Hello, this is JilliBling, JilliBling.com. How are you today? Continuing with our paper pumpkin, our September paper pumpkin, and all the little pieces in the Cracker Box project. I think that's what they called it. So, like I said, I'm going to use all the little pieces and make cards. And the last video, we made this. This video, let's make this. This one was designed by Monica Davis. Monica, thanks for sharing. And I'm on a mission to use every last little piece of the embellishment Stampin' Up! Provided. So with this, we'll use some of the blends in the coordinating colors. This is a stamp set that comes with the paper pumpkin, which is really cute, but won't be using that. Any words that you have, on the inside I used Our Friendship is Timeless from Timeless Tropical, and then on the outside I used Hello from right here. But any words that you have, you could have grateful, grateful, or thankful, any words you like for the banner across the front. And then anything that coordinates for the inside. Okay, let's get started. Make sure you could see that. So I'm using a lot of things that are not Stampin' Up! Glue sponge, got it online. You could just search glue sponge. We'll use this, love it, works out well. Keep it upside down. And with these little panels, there are 10 Bumblebee, 10 Cajun Craze, and 8 of the black. So I'm going to be making 10 cards. I'll have to come up with something creative for my remaining 2 cards. But for today, right now, let's take one of each color. We'll use pearls. Pearls are for the flower centers, and we'll color those with the blends. We could do that now, since it's here on top. So my black blends are in a traveling box right now, so I'm going to use a Sharpie, which works similar. Just do what you can to get around the outside bottom edges. Might be pretty with rhinestones too. Okay, that one's done. Let me see if I need one on the inside. Nope, the inside I have the other colors. And I am using dark daffodil and bullet tip, brush tip. For this, I like to use a brush tip because it gets right down along the bottom of the pearls, where the bullet tip, it isn't pliable enough to get to the bottom. Nope. So I'm doing 3 for the outside and 3 for the inside. I know the inside probably shouldn't have pearls on it, but mine does. So I'll have the one black one on the outside, and it's a big one, which is fine on the outside. Okay, so I'll let those sit off to the side to dry for just a minute. Or I could put them on, where did I put? Okay, like I said, we'll be using every one of these. So I had to find creative ways to separate them, keep them into little groups. Okay, so this is for the front. And on the inside, those came from somewhere else. Trying to keep them all grouped together. Okay, so 3 flowers. So I'll take the black one. Because it's alcohol ink, I'm sure it's already dried. Yep. And a little bumblebee flower, Cajun craze, okay, so those are done. These are for the inside. The inside, these two little containers are all the extra pieces that were not assigned to 10 of this card, 10 of this project. I put all the extra pieces in here, which I am determined I will use every one of these. So, a green mossy meadow leaf, a Cajun craze leaf. These are kind of oak leaves. This pumpkin pie, and these all have their own little flower leaf on them right there. So those are for the card front. This is for the inside. Okay. And on this one I took my Sharpie and I like the little cuts, perforations on the leaf, but it didn't show up very much, so I'm just drawing it on. I did it just on this one card. Kind of like it. Okay, so this is inside, that's card front. So put my colored pearls, getting that glue dot. Okay, pearls are done. Flowers are done. Let's see what else we have here. Washi tape. I'm working in 6 inches of space again. Here are my papers for the 10. Take one of these for the banner. This is for the inside and the top. This is for the inside. And this is paper base. Nice thick paper. Okay, fold the paper base in half. Good. This one, I know I could stick it down. Should I use my glue? I ran out of adhesive. And my Stampin' Up! Stamp and Seal. It's on the way. So, I have to use something else. Good. For the inside, I'm going to stamp on it, "Our friendship is timeless." Very nice. And I'll stamp it in black. And I'll stamp it straight, right at the top. Okay. And I will attach this. And because I've already made the inside pieces, I'll stick those down. wanted them to be closer, but it's okay. Go closer, pieces. That's fine. Okay, so this one is a little different, but it's still just adorable. So the inside is done. So for the top, let's work on the hello, hello, hello. That is on this little strip of paper. On my Stamparatus, and we'll do hinge step. So this is the first one I did. I don't like how this one cut off and how this one has a big gap. So I'm going to adjust my paper rather than trying to move the stamp. It's going to go right here against this line. My friend Carolyn gave me this laminated little piece of grid paper, and I use it all the time. Thank you, Carolyn. Now just hold it in place with washi tape. One thing, beware about the washi tape is if it's super sticky, it will peel up some of your paper. For instance, when I look on this one, you probably can't tell, but right over here, the paper is all rough because when I pulled the washi tape off, it took paper with it. But you hardly see it, so it's okay. But that could have been trouble. This Cajun Craze Stampin' Spot came with my paper pumpkin kit. And spots are perfect for using with Stamparatus. I might have to move that washi tape. So we're going to do hinge step. Pick it up, drop it down. Yeah, I'm going to have to move the washi tape. Okay. So this washi tape, I put it on my my pants yesterday. Got a little bit of lint or anything that was on there to make it less sticky. Still holding up. They're clean pants, so there isn't too much lint on them. That came out perfect. Okay. Close up my spot. And I should clean this. Ooh, I have all kinds of stuff in the way. Oh, my lovely little pad. Let me find some moisture on here. But I bet you all of your Stampin' Chamois looks just as rough as mine does. Okay, so let's get this little gem here. It's perfect. Okay, done with Stamparatus. Okay, where were we? Here's a sample. Here's top pieces. Here's what we're working on. So this little piece of white paper, I'm going to put these panels on. And to do that, just a minute. For you to see white on white is challenging. Okay, now you can see the outline of it. So I will position all these. Right where I want them. And I'm trying to make sure that this amount equals that. These two amounts, I could measure them. Some people would. Make sure that this gap equals that. Okay, from where I see it, that looks pretty good. Now I'm going to stick them down. If I didn't have my little sponge, I would just use glue, particularly around the edges. But because I have this, and I say thanks to Ruby, I will use it. Ew. So I will start with one of the edges. Put it in here. Then stick it right back into place. Make sure it's straight. Okay, now I'm going to do the other edge, not the middle. If I did the middle, trying to get it to line up would be challenging. And again, I'm looking at top and bottom. Are they equal? And then these two sides, are they equal? It doesn't have to be perfect, but at least close. So now that I have the middle to do, if I had this one over too far, I can adjust where I place the middle so that these gutters are equal. Looks good. Thank you, glue sponge. So this gets dimensionals on the back. And it gets put on the card front. Okay, and then to attach this, I will do some big dimensionals, staying away from the outside edges because those are somewhat floating. And hello, hello, hello. Okay, there's that. So now for the flowers, I'll have the black one with glue just stuck down on the panels, right about here. And then these other ones, these other two little cuties, are going to be stuck down using a mini dimensional. I'm going to have this half on the banner and half on the panel. Then this one could go down below. Okay, and now just a little double bow out of the black baker's twine. And I'll attach that would say with a glue dot, but I think I'm going to just do it with a blob of glue. Because if it came off, it would kind of ruin the card. Okay, so right here be my blob of glue. I'm using quite a bit of glue lately. And now just let that set there. Because these ends are a little bit frayed, I'm going to trim the ends. Well, gosh, that's it. This one is done. Very sweet. It could be used for anything. Okay, this is JilliBling, JilliBling.com. If you like this project, give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, subscribe. Hit that little red button in the mid-right area of your YouTube screen. Have a great day. And next up will be this project. So I'll see you soon. Bye.